Aloha! What's up, everybody? I'm JayDreamerZ, and if you're watching live, thank you so much for your patience. I had a lot of things that I needed to do last second there, and I appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat, getting to know each other. I've got some news. I've got some big news about things that are happening here on my channel and in my life that I'm going to share with you guys coming up this summer and possibly even sooner than that. I've got two things to share with you guys. I've hinted at these things a few different times. I've posted a couple of previews. You're looking at one of the previews right now. I'm very excited about this. I did a live stream, many live streams actually, basically pouring my heart out and saying, you know, I've been studying the apocalypse. I sell books. I'm an author. I'm committed and dedicated to this theory that I teach you guys all of the time, that I teach the public. It's the theory of the plasma apocalypse, a cyclical resetting of the world, which I personally feel is the most important, largest hidden, biggest secret on Earth, and that your governments, the elite, the upper echelon, they know about it. They're preparing for it. They've been knowing about this secret for decades and centuries, and probably longer than that. So, because I've stumbled onto it and I want to do more than just sit at home reading books, going over articles, reading the internet, and being, an archaeologist from my computer, I've told people many times that I would like to go out on expeditions. I would like to go out in person and put my hands on things and examine things, and I want to share those experiences with all of you. I want my own show. I want to chase the apocalypse. And that is my exciting news that I'm sharing with all of you today. I have set up a website, chasingtheapocalypse.com, and I have a partner, a cameraman who's going to come out there with me. You guys probably know him as well, but we have worked together on a new business idea where we're going to start our very own show. It's going to be Chasing the Apocalypse, and it will feature me going to various parts of the world. We're going to start this summer. I'm going to be examining all of these places. This is going to be fully professional, Netflix-worthy television series type of Ancient Aliens, like professional television presentation, I will call it. And you guys are going to be able to follow me every step of the way as I go from season to season, site to site, place to place, across the world, and here in America too, which means I'll be coming to a city near you sometime soon. I've got so much to share. Where do I begin? The point of the show is I will be tracking down and chasing after the clues and the physical evidence, whether it be architecture or geography or articles or history or whatever it may be. I'm going to be chasing those down and presenting them in a cohesive presentation in each episode. So we're going to travel around the world chasing down the apocalypse so that we can show people how very real this cyclical resetting of our world is and how it happens from time to time, and the importance of it, recognizing that it has happened many times in the past, and therefore it's going to inevitably happen again to us in the future. This event is on the way. So what better thing for us to do than to learn about this event? And I'm going to be your host. I'm going to take you guys, I'll be your guide, and I'll take you around the world as we chase down the apocalypse, as we pick up the clues and reverse engineer history to see it through a fresh perspective, a brand new one, a hidden perspective. You'll learn the secrets of the Illuminati. You'll learn the secrets of your highest end governments and why they're building underground bunkers and why they're really shooting rockets up into the heavens and all of these things. I plan to expose everything myself, and I'm very excited about this. So this is the website right here, Chasing the Apocalypse. Now, what we're going to do, there's more. There's much more to this, okay? The first episode is going to be a pilot episode. It's going to be a test run. So the first episode will be in Washington, D.C. that is going to be the very first place. I should say the first chapter. So each location that I visit will be a chapter, and each chapter will have its own little episodes for different sites that I will be visiting. For example, I'll be visiting the Smithsonian. I'll be visiting the Capitol building, especially. I want to check that one out because of that map that's underneath the dome. Washington's crypt, all kinds of interesting things. So there'll be lots of content, lots of behind the scenes. I'm going to be doing nothing but journaling, video journaling, blogs or vlogs or whatever. You know, a lot of outtakes, a lot of extra footage and bonus footage and stuff that might not make it into the actual final cut of the show itself. There is a lot of stuff. And the first one will be in Washington, D.C. That one will be solo. That will be me and my buddy Michael. He's going to be the cameraman. He's in charge of all kinds of stuff behind the scenes that you guys aren't going to see. You will meet him as well. He'll be a huge part of it. The first one will be in Washington, D.C., as I said. And we're just going alone. We're just going to go alone. We're going to try it out and see, you know, the ins and outs of everything just to get our feet wet. Then once I get my passport, which I'm waiting for right now, and I'm able to start traveling about, and it's not just going to be around the world. It's going to be here, different places in the United States as well. There's a few places that I have in mind. We're going to be selling tickets for some of you guys to join me. Some of you guys will come on the journey with me in person. Some of you guys will travel with me, and the tickets will probably include things like your hotel stays, food, travel, stuff like that. But I will be your personal tour guide. So we will be able to go on this journey together. And some of you will be featured in future episodes and stuff as well. So I'm excited for that. That's coming up. That's not here in DC on this first one. The first one's just kind of a trial to see how it goes. I need to figure things out, you know. But I'm very excited about it. I'm even more excited to meet some of you and get up close and personal with you guys and be able to give live in-person presentations at, you know, local venues and stuff like that. So that's the huge news. If you want to go to the website and just check it out, it's called chasingtheapocalypse.com. There's a home tab, which you see right here. And you can read down, scroll down. I talk about sort of hinting at the first chapter. We are selling what we call diamond tickets. The diamond tickets is basically for sponsors. Those of you who would like to sponsor this very first trip to Washington, D.C., so that we can get all of the expenses paid for and everything. If you would like to be a diamond sponsor, we're accepting the first 100. We have, I believe, one already. So if you go to pre-sales up here, it will tell you more about what is included in the diamond ticket package. Now, a lot is actually going to be included. So I'm going to be presenting all of these episodes, just how people pay for their Netflix subscription or Amazon or Hulu or whatever. I'm going to break up each episode so that if you don't want to subscribe on my Patreon to get like access to all the episodes as they come out or whatever, and you just want to like, you know, purchase like one episode individually or whatever, you'll be able to do that. But for the diamond tier ticket holders, this includes all episodes in the first chapter. So every single bit of content that I'm going to be making and recording, from the final cut to all of the outtakes to bloopers to extra scenes and stuff like that, to journaling. There'll be a lot of video journals and stuff included. You'll get everything, access to everything. All bonus content, all behind the scenes content, access to a live stream premiere of the first episode. So I will be doing an exclusive live stream premiere just for the diamond ticket holders, where you guys will you'll be able to be a part of the chat and everything, and, you know, really have that premiere experience. You'll also get, each one of you will get a numbered 1 out of 100 collectible DVD signed by myself and a special thank you package with a surprise. So the thank you package will have a few different things inside of it. Me and Michael are going over, you know, the fun things to include in the thank you package. I'm going to definitely contribute some fun and interesting things myself. You'll also get a priority reservation. So remember how I was saying in future episodes, when I go to Turkey, when I go to Egypt, whenever I go to these different places around the world, I will be selling tickets for people to be able to come and stay, locally at the hotel there with me, go out to the sites with me, and basically go on tour with me. And you'll have a priority reservation. Diamond ticket holders have priority reservations for purchasing of an exclusive VIP travel tour pass to join me on a future episode. And everybody will get their names in the credits, as usual, as a sponsor. So these are the diamond ticket holders. Now, if you don't want any of that stuff, you're not interested, but you do want to just, contribute, you're a philanthropist, you believe in it, you want to support my work, you want to support this journey and stuff, and somehow there is a donation button right here. You can just click on that, and that should take you to a page where you can just donate and just pitch in however much you'd like to. And if you want to click on sponsors, anybody that does sponsor, I'm going to throw your golden ticket up here. We've got one so far. So I've got one golden ticket already up here and ready. If you become a sponsor, your golden ticket will be up there as well. Or your, not golden ticket, your, that's something else. Your diamond ticket. Golden tickets are going to be, so check this out. I have another surprise. And it does include a golden ticket. And that golden ticket is very much like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm going to share it with you in a minute, okay? I've got two surprises. This is the first one. This is the big deal, huge surprise. So there's an About section. If you want to learn more about me and my buddy Michael, you can go to the About section, read all about the both of us right here. If there's anything wrong with the website, it's a work in progress, but it's pretty much fixed up right now. So yeah, that's the big news. And hold on, I forgot that there's music. I gotta pause that. Anyways, I'm very excited about this. This is going to be professional. The cinematography, very professional. Everything's going to be put together professionally. It's going to have little, inserts on every episode where we share little factoids about things. I'll be interviewing people who are there live on location for a minute or two and telling them about the plasma apocalypse and just kind of asking what they think about things. There's lots on the way. But even more interesting is this will not be on YouTube. So I might have like an episode or something for you guys to see what it's like or whatever, or a teaser or something like that. But because it won't be on YouTube or any of those other platforms, it will be exclusively, once it's all finished and finalized, it will be definitely on my Patreon. So my patrons will have access to all of these episodes and possibly on our website as well. But the cool thing about that is it's unfiltered. So I get to go, for example, if I want to go to Manhattan, I want to go to New York City, and I want to go to Ground Zero and talk about my feelings on the subject, I sure can. I can talk about anything I want to. No filter, raw, uncensored. And I'm pretty excited to be able to really have you guys see that side of me too. There's so much I'm restricted from talking about, but I'll be able to talk about. So that is the first thing. If you want to check it out, go to chasingtheapocalypse.com. I did put a link to the description. I did put a link in the description. I did put a link in the description to both of my surprises. Now let's talk about surprise number 2. And I'll probably be reaching out to lots of you guys too to just get an idea. Maybe on my Patreon, maybe I'll make a post or something about recommended sites or places that you guys think would be cool places for me to go and investigate, on my own, and eventually making our way to the Arctic, eventually making our way up north and going up there, because we are going to chase the plasma apocalypse to its finish. And I'm very excited about that. All right. The next surprise. I see you guys in the chat. Thanks, Jeeps. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Are we sure we can handle unrestricted J? Says Sweet Asylum. Funny. So, hey, thanks, Kimberly, for putting the link in there. Check that out. All right, so let's go to the next surprise. Surprise number 2. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. Now, it's not as huge as this one. This one's a big, fat, huge deal. Okay. I was able to get to make this happen because of people like you, and because I have my business partner and I have a teammate that we're going to be doing this together. All of your support is making my dream come true. This is my dream. My dream is to have my own Ancient Aliens type of show. You know what I mean? Where I take you guys on a journey with me. That's pretty much my dream. I want to be Indiana Jones. I'm going to be Indiana J. Anyways, let's check out this next. I'm sure I'm going to be promoting the heck out of this. I'm going to be talking about this probably every live stream from now until the time I go on my first trip, and then some. So let's check out surprise number 2, shall we? Here we go. Surprise number 2. I have always thought about, I used to collect Garbage Pail Kids trading cards. And I loved it. I love Weird Al Yankovic. I love anything that's parody or satire. I liked Cracked Magazine and Mad Magazine when I was growing up. And I thought about this and applying this to YouTubers and myself as well. So I wanted to create my own trading cards that are parodies of popular truth seekers on different platforms, but especially here on YouTube. And so I have started creating my own cards, my own trading cards. They will be parody versions of popular YouTubers and truth seekers and, social media or television alike that you know, and many that you don't know. Many of my own favorite personal people that I watch. Okay. So for example, I'm going to share a few of these with you guys here. Now there's going to be different types of cards too. So every character, this is a character. This is one of the card characters. His name is Graham Tracker. Okay. He'll have 3 different variants. So Graham Tracker will have the masterpiece variant, which is this sort of masterpiece portrait that you see here before you. Sorry about all the copyrights. I don't want people to screenshot it and copy my idea, because I'm doing a fundraiser, a GoFundMe for this right now, so that I can actually go buy all the packs and stuff and start selling them and distributing them to you guys. Which, by the way, a pack of these cards, I'm going to be putting a pack of each one of these if people start buying my books and stuff too. I'll probably put in some packs of cards as a little bonus treat. But anyway, Graham Tracker, he'll have the masterpiece variant. He'll have a modern magazine variant. I did this one sort of in the style of like Omni. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Omni magazine, but I made my own spoof magazine. Excuse me, one second. I made my own spoof magazine cover. And this will be the variant number 2 for the character Graham Tracker. And I'm not going to say who they really are. Okay, you guys know. And here's number 3. So the third variant will always be a sort of pulp science fiction, yesteryear vintage, like pulp sci-fi magazine cover, like real worn and old looking and stuff from like a long time ago, 40s, 50s era. So these are the 3 kinds. We got masterpiece, we got magazine cover, and then we have the pulp sci-fi cover. So all of the characters will have their own versions of these. Let's check out some more. Okay, here's another character I made. His name is Dr. Livingstone. Dr. Livingstone, this is his masterpiece card. And they'll have like information on the back too. So this will all be the front. It'll be shiny and nice on the front. You flip it around on the back, there'll be information about that person or character, what their areas of expertise is, what they research, what they're into and stuff like that. Why are they popular? Just a lot of factoids about them, and maybe even some stats, like some Spoof Seeker stats. That's the name of the trading cards, by the way. Spoof Seekers instead of Truth Seekers. So this is the magazine version, and this is the pulp sci-fi version. Can you guys guess? I wonder if you guys can guess who these people are, or who they're spoofs of, who they're parody versions of. Let's check out another one. This guy's name is Pickleman1984. Pickleman1984. He's part pickle, part cyborg, and he has a whole backstory to him. This is his masterpiece trading card. This is his Pickleman 1984 magazine cover appearance for Unum magazine, which is my fictional magazine that I created, which I'm very proud of. This is so fun for me. Like, you have no idea. I could make these all day long. So fun for me to do these. I really love it. If you're wondering if I have made a card of myself yet, I have not. Not yet. I'm excited. I want to see if it takes off. If it takes off and you guys fund it, I'm definitely making my card next. But I just want to give you guys some examples. Okay, so that was the magazine. This is the Pulp magazine cover. There's a reason why the top half of his face is never shown. Okay, so some of you guys know. If you know, you know. All right. Here's another one. This guy's name is Russell Sprout. Russell Sprout. Now he dons a sort of sun face and staff of Hermes, and he'll be featured with like these weird pod people looking things or whatever. This is his masterpiece collection. This is his magazine, his Unum magazine cover collection. Oh, do I live in Canada? I do not. I live in Colorado. And you know what? If Paul from Black Sheep Researcher is watching, dude, I would love to have a tag team collaboration with you. High five on that show Paradise. I think you and I would be perfect to collab on that show Paradise. Anyways, here's Russell Sprout's throwback pulp science fiction magazine cover here. So those are the three variants for him. This is just a rough draft idea of like what the packaging is going to look like. So it's going to have professional foil packaging, just like real trading cards or whatever. You crack it open and, you know, they'll all be mixed up and stuff. I got this character, by the way, I made this character, when I was doing, sort of a game segment using AI. You guys remember that? We were making like AI pictures, and it was called Masterpiece Mad Libs. This is the character I created for that. So he will be the logo for the Spoof Seekerz card collection. And then this would be like just a rough draft idea of what the back of the card would look like when you flip it over. There'll be some information there. It'll probably be a little cooler looking than that. Here is one of my inserts. So in addition to having character cards, not just the characters, not just the famous, you know, spoofs of famous truth seekers and stuff, you'll also have different inserts. I created my own advertising company. So these are all fake. They're fake advertisements. None of these are real. There's a fake phone number down there, everything, okay? So what I do is I take popular things that I believe that different truth seekers would sell as merch or products or whatever, and then I do a sort of home shopping network card version of that product. So for example, the first product I had to do was the tinfoil hat. So I've got a tinfoil hat card. On the back of all these cards, you'll have the home shopping network characters that I created, sort of trying out the product, and they're demonstrating it, but it's a demonstration gone horribly wrong. Okay, so for example, here's the tinfoil hat on the front. It'll show you all about it, and then on the back is the demonstration gone horribly wrong, or whatever, right? So that's the first one I made for the ads inserts, which I'll be doing a whole series called Ads as well, where we actually take a look at ads. I started that already, where we break down the weird advertisements that's happening. But that's here on my channel. Here's another one. We got the platinum signal tuning fork. So we got the platinum tuning fork. On the back would be the tuning fork gone wrong whenever they are, you know, trying it out. So this is what the back of the card looks like. It's like bleeding from their noses and their ears and stuff, and it's cracking like the screens and everything. So yeah, very, very parody, very satire and spoofing, right? And then we have here like the elite version of the tinfoil hat, of course, is the gold foil hat. And so this would be the front of the card here, and the back of the card features the elite trying out their gold foil hats while like she's wearing, she has this pack of something going into her arm intravenously, and it says AC on it. Probably should make that a little creamy white, but and then he's like burning $100 bill to smoke his cigar or whatever. And then we've got, I think this might be the last one that I'm going to share with you guys. But we've got dicyanin sunglasses, Kirlian dicyanin sunglasses, and they're only $48.91. And I have hidden a few breadcrumbs in some of these cards. It'll be fun for you guys to figure out. So anyways, it says here, government banned these. You can view auric fields. You can see ghosts and spirits. You can read subliminal messages. You can peer into absolute darkness. It reveals reptilians. It reveals the electromagnetic spectrum, etc. Right? And then here is the demonstration gone horribly wrong, where he puts it on and his hostess, the other host or whatever, she looks like that. And there's also some changes happening in the scenery if you pay attention to. And I believe that is it. So that's my two big announcements. The Spoof Seekerz. I do have a GoFundMe for the Spoof Seekerz. So I need to raise enough money to be able to buy the initial. I have to buy like hundreds and hundreds of each card, obviously, and I have to have those packaged. And I'm not going to have them packaged. I'm going to be packaging them personally, so that way I can mix them up how I want, and I can add special things to the pack if I want to autograph, some or whatever. So that's what that money is for. So the initial money is so that I can order all of the initial cards, all of the packaging and stuff, a little machine that will help me to seal the foil packages and stuff. And then I'll actually start selling them, and I'll make way more, many, many more. I've got lots and lots of ideas. This is where I can be myself truly, like my fun, childlike fun side, because I miss the garbage pail kids, so I was like, I'm going to make my own, my own spoof cards or whatever. So anyways, yes, that's my big deal. So we've got the trading cards. If you want to be a sponsor for that, you can go to the link in the description. I'll probably make a post about it too, but it's a GoFundMe, and I'm trying to raise $2,000 to get everything I need to begin with. And I'm going to add some stuff for people who do contribute. So I'm obviously going to be giving out the first packs or whatever to these people who contribute. I'm going to be giving you guys some special stuff because that's huge. And if you guys want to be a part of my new show, my new series, let me get that pulled up here. So my new series is Chasing the Apocalypse. That will be raw. That will be no filters. That will be me calling it like I see it, telling you, the audience, and the people of the world about, all the clues, all the evidence, all of the receipts. People want me to bring the receipts. I'm bringing all the receipts. I'm bringing everything. I'm going to show you exactly where, when, how this apocalyptic event, has been happening over the course of history, and most importantly, hitting home on the fact that it's going to happen again. So it's cool. It's going to be a cool show to watch. It'll be fun. There'll be, bonus behind the scenes and all kinds of extra content for you guys to check out. I'm nonstop recording the whole trip. So, on this trip, I'll be gone about 4 days, I believe. I'm recording everything. I'm going to have a little video, selfie, journal or whatever the whole time, just recording my whole experience. We're going to come back. We're going to edit everything professionally. It's going to have awesome music. It's going to be amazing from start to finish. And eventually on the next episodes, on the next chapter, we'll be able to start selling tickets for some of you to come and to be a part of it. Some of you will get to be on location and go on these tours with me as we check out and look for the clues for this ancient event that has happened. So that's my big news. I want to say thank you guys for being patient. I have been working on the website. I've been working on all this stuff for like 2 weeks. So if I have looked super tired, if I've seemed out of it, if I was late to a live stream or two, this is why. Okay. I've been staying up until 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning, almost every single night for 2 weeks. Just passionately, like getting everything ready, from my passports to birth certificate, because I needed that too, to the airline tickets, to reservations for hotels and stuff. I want to say thank you to all you guys that, support my work. All you guys that have supported me for so long. So I want to jump into the chat real quick before I finish this presentation, because I just wanted to give you guys all the information. Go check it out. Okay. There's lots of cool pictures I put on here and everything too. And if you guys have any questions, there is a contact email address, okay, specifically for this on the website. If you have questions about the trading cards, you can email me directly. at JayDreamerZ.guest@gmail.com. But we do have contact information here on the website. If you have any questions about participating or funding or whatever it may be, feel free to write us. All right, sweet. So I'm jumping into the chat real quick just to see if anyone has any questions, any comments before we go. If you do, type in at JayDreamerZ, and it will highlight on my side over here on my end. I did a couple of teaser trailers too. So we'll be putting out a few different teaser trailers. And we plan on going everywhere, all over the place, for this first season. So the first season will be from this summer, probably to winter time, I'm guessing, just after winter. We'll take a short break or whatever, and then we'll probably jump back into it for the next season. But we're going to be going everywhere. We're going to be going nonstop all over the place. When we're back here in the States, we're going to be checking out places here in the States. We've got a few places lined up. There's a place on the East Coast I would really like to check out. And there are places closer to the West Coast that were interesting too. But the reason we wanted to start in DC was because I want to sort of go from the modern age backwards in time. And I want to show you guys, I want to start there. I want to start with the quote unquote founders and the founding of the United States, and what did they find, and who are these people related to, and how did this whole place become established, and what is the connection to ancient quote unquote Egypt, or to even the Garden of Eden itself, and what was their interest, and what is this place really, and how was it established, and what are the secrets, and who are the Freemasons. That's really what I'm going to be hitting home on this first episode. We're going to check out ancient architecture. We're going to check out Antiquitech galore in this place. And I did refer to that. I kind of gave you guys a little teaser when I did my my movie decode of Independence Day. So I gave you guys, I was slid it in there just to have some fun. But anyways, oh, J-Mo is in the chat, says, Jay, don't go into the tunnels. Listen, dude, I'm going everywhere. If I can get into the tunnels, whatever those are, I'm going to get into them. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I certainly am pretty excited about it. And knowing me, I'm authorized. If it says authorized access only, guess what? I'm authorized. So we'll find out. I don't know about going to the White House. I'm kind of nervous about that one. I don't know if I'm going to go to the White House or not. Because I feel like it won't be a good idea for me to go, to go prying around too much at the old White House. That's the only place. I don't know. We'll probably check it out. Probably going to go there and check it out. But I'm going to really be myself and, explore everything that can be explored. All these other places for sure. Let's see here. Yes, we got one person already with the diamond ticket. Thank you so much, by the way. High five to Julie. The Trim Reaper says, I love it. Fawn Marie. Hey, what's up, Fawn Marie? I haven't seen you in forever. Says, congrats. Much love. So excited. This has been a long time coming. Yes, I'm excited. Let's see. You realize that you just took that as a dare, right? Oh, yeah. Trust me. If you guys have seen my older videos, I was known for, going off of the beaten path. So you can expect a lot of that kind of stuff. No Devil's House for Jay. I missed the beginning of the live. Oh, and we're also going to check out, I really want to check out, there's this huge Freemasonic temple there. I'm really interested in checking out all the different architecture and stuff. And if I can get inside, we're going to take a few tours of some different places. I'm sharing it all. I'm recording everything with you. You know where I really can't wait to go is to the Vatican museums, the places that are approved by the Vatican Museum. So, for example, whenever we go over to Europe, I have to go. I've shown you guys before. What do you call that? The Sistine Chapel, right? And all the weird things that are embedded and hidden in this huge painting that spans from wall to ceiling to wall, and all the weird stuff at the back end of the Sistine Chapel. I can't wait to check that out. Lots of different places we have in mind. Oh, one place I definitely want to go check out is going to be France. France has all kinds of fun mysteries, but specifically Fontainebleau Forest. Fontainebleau Forest, which means blue fountain in French. That place has the most mud fossil examples I've ever seen in one place, ever. And I cannot wait to go check them all out. If I can, I want to go to a couple of places that have some of the best examples of mud fossils and take some samples and send them over to my buddy Roger and see if possibly maybe he could have them DNA tested like he has before. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about that yet, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. Anyways, there's lots of places. I'm going to go poking around all over the world. Ray Pyron says, I want to go on a trip. Well, you guys will be able to in the future. You guys will be able to. If you want to reserve a spot, anyone that has that diamond ticket on the website, you guys get a guaranteed consideration for a future spot, right? Everybody else, because a lot of people are going to want to go. And we're only going to be able to take a limited amount of people on these tours with us whenever we're going around the world checking stuff out. So, you know, if there's one place that comes up, one tour that really comes up and you're like, oh my God, that would be amazing to go with JayDreamerZ to ancient Egypt and check out the pyramids. We're going to time travel. We're going to go into ancient Egypt. Anyways, you'll get, basically your reservation for that purchase, through this diamond ticket package on the website. All right, cool. We got Kimberly in the chat. It says, Jay, I can't get the GoFundMe link to post here in the chat. It's way too long, or I'm doing something wrong. That's okay. You can just let everyone know that there's a link. I'll post something in the post section too. I'm not sure what you guys think because I wasn't really looking at the chat. I hope that some of you are as excited about the cards as I am. I mean, I'm super excited about the trip too. Both of these. I have like I'm trying not to cry, honestly. Like I have like I could, you know, like whenever your tears start welling up and it kind of stings your eyes a little. That's kind of like what I'm fighting off right now because I don't want to be super emotional, but I'm very excited. But yeah, the cards, the trip, everything. I can't wait. Ancient Aliens got nothing on Jay, says Stephanie McGuire. Yeah, they might want to have me as a guest on here pretty soon. And by the way, if you know other people that would like to have me as a guest before I start getting too busy, you know, globetrotting, let them know. Let them know. Go give them my email address, jaydreamerz.guest@gmail.com. And I'm happy to go to other people's platforms and, you know, share 30 minutes, 45 minutes or whatever. Just sharing the Plasma Apocalypse information, my books, all my research and stuff. I'm more than happy to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the GoFundMe link in the chat. You can check it out here. So this is the actual GoFundMe page. It says, I don't know. I was trying to find like a share link or whatever. I pasted the link that it gave me in the description of this video. And then it's got like, this is what it looks like. You can actually see like some of these cards here and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Pickleman 1984. I love that. Anyways, for those of you, listen, some of these people you will recognize and you might get excited like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe he's got him or whatever. Some people you'll have no idea, but you'll find out who they are, right? You guys are going to eventually start talking with each other, and I'm going to have something so you guys can share information on my Patreon on a chat, because I'm not going to tell you who they are. You know, one, it's fun and it's mysterious. Two, you know, I don't want to go anywhere near any copyrights infringements or anything. I just want to keep it strictly to spoof and parody and let you guys figure out who I am spoofing and parodying or whatever. Let's see. Anything else in the chat? Yeah, for business inquiries, if you want me to be a guest on your channel, please don't write me an email and say, hey, Jay, you should reach out to so-and-so and be a guest on his channel or her channel. I don't invite myself to go be guests on other people's channels. You know, I never have really, you know, I don't know. Like if it was Joe Rogan or whatever, I guess if he's like, hey, write me an email and tell me why you think you'd be a good guest, I might do something like that, possibly. I don't know. And I don't care if you guys like Joe Rogan or not, but that would be sweet, you know, publicity for my books and stuff like that, regardless. But anyways, you know what I'm saying, right? If you think that those people would like to have me as a guest, you're welcome to give them my email address and say, hey, reach out to Jay. He's accepting guest spots. He's happy to be a guest speaker, and I'll check it out. So I guess that's about it for today's episode. I'm extremely excited. Go check it out. Chasingtheapocalypse.com. Here's the website one more time. And yeah, you guys can be a part of it. This is historic, I feel. I'm pretty excited about it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go. So I will be talking about it more in the future. I'll be promoting the heck out of Chasing the Apocalypse, especially, and I'll throw something into my post section if you guys want to contribute to get this Kickstarter up and going for my Spoof Seekerz trading cards. All right, cool. It was good to see you guys. Thank you so much for your support. As always, until next time, I'm JayDreamerZ saying good vibes and goodbye.
In a time when an ancient cataclysm is about to return, one book holds the key to unlocking the biggest secret in all of history. JayDreamerZ presents Ancient Oblivion, the Plasma Apocalypse. Study it, and you'll discover the very real details behind the reoccurring event that resets civilizations and reshapes the entire world. Bridging the gap between fiction and fact, this book is a must-have for all truth seekers. Then in his second book, you'll learn about the one place of refuge from this world storm. You'll explore the ends of the earth, find the fountain of youth, and envision yourself enveloped in the vapor canopy. In Ancient Oblivion, Return to Hyperborea, available now. Order direct from JayDreamerZ and receive your very own autographed copy. Go to JayDreamerZ.com for more information on our Ancient Oblivion and the Plasma Apocalypse, and sign up for a free 24-hour cram session with a complimentary day pass. The end is near, so order now before it's too late.